From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for January 26, 2018. Today we're taking a look at the USDJPY, the US dollar versus Japanese yen for today's trade analysis. Looking here at the daily time frame, taking a little trip down memory lane, taking a look back to the left-hand side of the chart all the way since the beginning of 2017, end of 2016. So we're looking quite a long time ago. We can see this bigger range here. I put the blue box here on the chart so we can see this larger range. Not too hard to see also is the trend lines that I have between the top and bottom of the range. You can see the fall, the rise, fall, rise, fall, rise throughout the past a little bit more than a year here for the US yen. So the big blue box, the trend lines show us that longer term range this pair has been. And what's important about that is, once again, we find ourselves at the very bottom of that range. We've been here before multiple times in the past year or so. Just look to the left. You can see the historical support around this yellow shaded area that you see here at the bottom of our range. I'm going to point out a few things. Just grab this blue circle right here and show you this area right here where the market found significant support, bounced up multiple days, bounced up, eventually tagging a little bit lower and then reversing and going back higher. Move that blue circle to the left a little bit. Move it to the left a little bit. You can see right here also finding support and reversing, became a significant reversal point to go back to the top of the range. And once again, to the left a little bit more, you can see a little congestion, a little bit of a dip below it, similar to what happened over here, but a little bit of a dip below it, but holding and turning the market back to the top of the range. So again, you come back to the right hand side and you can see this is the area where historically this has been a support for the dollar yen for the past year or so, and potential that it reverses and goes back up. It doesn't have to. Of course, we've seen those multiple times pushing all the way into the 108 level, the green zone at the bottom, a couple of times doing that, but we want to watch for evidence of that. Evidence that it's going to continue lower means that it needs to break through that yellow zone. Staying above the yellow zone has the potential for a reversal. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on this a couple of times. And you can see yesterday dipping a little bit below it on the comments made from President Trump, pressuring right back higher above the yellow shaded area, 109.15, 108.90. So the yellow zone, look at this, past 3 days, previous 2 days and today, the candle body staying above the yellow shaded area, and we could see that strong wick at the bottom yesterday after the comments made by the president. So very interesting area. I think as long as it stays above the yellow shaded area, we would more likely be concentrating on looking for support, reversal, and an opportunity for this to go back up again. Only if it breaks under that yellow zone do we look for it to continue to go lower. So those are the two things we're looking for: bounce reversal or break continuation for the current trend. And we know that this yellow zone between 108.90 and 109.15 has been a historical decision point for one of those two things to happen from this yellow shaded area. Let's take it on down to the 4-hour time frame and see how the market's been handling in this area. Of course, yesterday we observed the market get underneath the yellow zone, giving us some potential clue that it was going to continue to go lower. Of course, suddenly we see some comments made by the president about a stronger dollar, and boom, it takes a turn much higher, right back above the yellow shaded area. The question is, will the market view that as a longer term outlook? Will it start to be a reversal point to go back higher? Or is that just a temporary knee-jerk reaction to comments by the president, and we look for it to go right back underneath the yellow shaded area? We don't know, but we'll watch for clues of that. I think it's very interesting today that we are sitting right back for this for today, at least for the past several hours, sitting right back on top of that yellow zone, and so far has been unable to get right back underneath it. So if we're going to look for the longer term reversal, if we're going to look for the buy scenario from the yellow zone, this is where you want to do it, right here, 109.15. Your risk, pretty easy. You just don't want it to break underneath. Really, you could go to the last low, or just say you just don't want it to break underneath that yellow shaded area if you decide to go long into the 109.15, 108 level. Now, if you're looking for a short scenario, if you're looking to go short here for the dollar yen, I think it's a little bit more difficult because of the fact that we're sitting on top of this yellow zone, and really that the price action look that we have from the daily time frame with all the last 3 days staying above the yellow zone, I think it's a difficult place to go short. So the only reason I think there's a short scenario here is that it breaks back underneath. Clearly, probably until Monday, back underneath this yellow shaded area. We'd like to see the daily candle get right back underneath this yellow shaded area. For the time being, it's not there. So with this look right here, I think it's more likely for the intraday, given, granted, the fact that at 8:30 we have some news out of the U.S. and could change this, but for the time being, especially if we get positive news at 8:30 a.m., I think it's more likely we concentrate on the long side around the 109.15 level for the U.S. yen today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.